Hey guys, with this video, what I'm going to demonstrate is the amount of signaling that our body can be subjected to when we're out in public, traversing about in our public domain, if you will. Oftentimes people will say EMF this, EMF that, microwave this, microwave that. All of these things mean something. You know, it's electricity in the air. And this electricity in the air causes thermal damage. It also causes information overload. So to think about that too, because every signal has information. And what is that information doing to our body? What is that interference doing to our body? Signaling. Oftentimes we associate signaling with neurology, our neurological function and signaling. So we're surrounded with electricity, signaling, radiation, which is thermal, and radiation is also magnetic. So we're dealing with a lot of things, a lot of burden when we go out in public. And with this video, I'm going to show you this particular tunnel that a large portion of the population of this part of Virginia, they have no choice but to go through every single day. And I've done a video on this particular area before, and it's a toll plaza tunnel. So it's kind of like you pay physically and you also pay financially. When I go through this place, I oftentimes, by the time I get back home, I'm already buzzing. My whole body is buzzing. Every time my body is buzzing now, and I've been looking at this stuff for over a year now. And every time I can associate this buzzing or vibrating with my blood looking just like you see on the screen. Is that I live in is about as good as you can get at home. The EMI is very low. The EMR is very low. The thermodynamics, the thermal assault that we can face with all the radiation that we're surrounded by. Because I've been looking and digging into this stuff for a very long time, a very long time. Because once I noticed that it was affecting my children, you don't let go of it. And you learn more about it on your own than you're ever going to learn to anybody with a microphone talking. I'm going to tell you that right now. When you watch this video, the portion going through the tunnel is going to be very loud. And I'm also going to overlay some blood work. Obviously, that blood work that you're going to see is not live. But by the time I get home, every single time after going through that tunnel, I am vibrating and buzzing. And you do that enough, and you look at your blood, and your blood doesn't look like this when you don't go out. My blood is perfectly flat. I got little flying saucers everywhere in my blood, not this traffic jam that we got here. Also, what I hope to also demonstrate to you is how fast I can recover and what I typically do to recover. Sometimes it takes me up to a day, and sometimes it takes me up to 3 days. It all depends on intensity. And obviously, when you've been measuring, looking at things the way I do for as long as I have, you see the intensity ratcheting. Somebody or something has a ratchet on the intensity in our environment. So a lot of people in our communities sitting behind a steering wheel, their blood looks like this. The vast majority of people's blood today, at minimum, looks like this. All right, here comes the video. Again, volume check. It's going to be loud. Take care.